Come back and say hi and tell them what we're going to do.
We're gonna do a tent.
We're going to make a tent?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, let's start to make a tent, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. No, this is first.
Okay.
Down first.
Okay. Oh, we need a pillow.
Pillow.
Go get us a pillow.
Like this off.
Yes, you did.
This is the door.
Yeah, here's the door. And this is one of my whys, to be able to spend a little time with Bodie, my great nephew, and with my niece as well. So hopefully you're having a great day, and I'll get to the 9 key elements here in just a moment after I play in the tent. So we'll talk to you soon. Hi, Dan Fontaine, Fontaine Network, out on actually a beautiful, shiny Friday afternoon in Louisville, Colorado. You can probably see the snow in the background here. It's been real cold the previous few days, but at 30, it's kind of balmy today. Rather bright, so I may be blinking a bunch, but this is the kind of the wrap up to the series of the 9 key elements to next level video. And at the beginning, hopefully you enjoyed that. I sped it up a little bit, kind of playing with my editing program, but that was me with my great nephew this morning building a tent or a little fort. I think he had more fun tearing it down than putting it up, but that's one of my whys, spending time with my family, visiting my niece and my great nephew and doing things like that. So it's kind of fun. So again, the 9 key elements to the next level video. The first is lead in. Again, just quick refresher, 8-10 seconds to get someone's attention, minute, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to explain what it is you're going to be doing to get them to stay on. And then you start to establish this authority. Why should they be listening to you? Well, this program comes from a gentleman named Mars Burton, who's the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer at Empower. And I talked about the success he's had with this formula. Proof, okay, I gave some numbers for it. Number 5, so proof is the fourth. Number 5 is a story thread. What is it that brought you to do this? Why are you doing this? Why am I doing this? I just mentioned my why with spending time with my great nephew there. Then number 6 is establishing value. What is it on this video that I'm giving, or what is the value to you? And I need to establish that something out here is valuable to you. I believe you can use these 9 elements in some order as a template to do your own videos and your blogging. So I believe it's helpful. And it takes some of the fear and unknown out of it, because here, follow along with the template. Okay, after establishing the value, number 7 is risk reversal. If you're talking right off the bat about the pricing or the cost of the program, risk reversal is an example. You say, okay, it's worth $1,000, but we're not charging you that today. Today, if you get started with the program, it's XYZ. Also, a good part of risk reversal is if you're giving something away free, a freemium. All you have to do is click below to get that freemium sent to your email. So again, there's no cost. It reduces any sort of anxiety. If there is a cost, well, if there's a money-back guarantee, mentioning that, okay, well, it's $27.95 today, but you have like a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked if you find that this isn't what you want it to be. So risk reversal, taking some of the fear or hesitation out of their decision making. Then number 8 is the pricing or the cost. Again, if you've done your job explaining the value of the product, how the pricing is designed, and what the cost is to them today. And finally, number 9 is the key that some of us leave out on occasion. But if it's a sales video or you want them to take additional action, number 9, this is where you do it. You may do call to action throughout your video, throughout your blog, but you certainly need to ask someone to do the next step that you want. This is taking them to the next level. So, click for more information. Enter your email address here to get the freemium sent to you. Asking them to do something to move them to the next level. Okay, so those are the 9, and checking the Fontaine Network address there to get all 3 of the previous videos so you can understand in more depth what I'm talking about. I also mentioned briefly that talk about doing videos without your being on the video. And probably throughout the ones you've seen with me, I've had some sort of labeling below. On occasion, I've had color on the whole screen with whatever list of things on that. Well, that's just basically what it is. You can use Keynote or PowerPoint to create a presentation. You can put text, pictures, graphics, all sorts of things in your presentation. And really the best way to start it is, and the key, you have to write a script. So when you've got the script down the way you want, and you can visualize, what you're going to put into it in terms of the screen shots. Record that audio. Now, my situation, I use something called Wondershare that allows me to edit these. So I would record the video, I would record the audio by just turning on the video and run that out till I'm finished. Then I would go back and edit it by putting in, actually, as I'm going to do right now to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Here's the audio, and here's what I would put in. I'm talking about the 9 key elements or something like that. Well, I can just put that little thing up on the screen. You don't have to see me, but you can watch what I'm talking about. So for people who don't feel comfortable right off the bat getting on the videos themselves, that's one way to do it. And I mentioned also that I was going to talk briefly about just a few other little quick hints about doing videos or even blogs, but videos particularly. For people that are nervous about doing things like that, talk to the camera, your iPhone, the camera, however you do it, as though you're talking to me across the table or the person that you want to interest with your information, one-on-one. Makes it easier, makes it more natural, and more comfortable for you to be doing that. Another thing that's really important, know why you're doing it. When you start the video, you have to start with the end in mind. Why are you doing it? What information, what sort of training, what's your call to action going to be? When you set those things out and then have it, you can see me glancing down, I have my notes. When you have that all set up, a few dry runs, and shoot, go ahead, see what what it's like, and you can always do more. Do a second or third video until you get the one that you're comfortable with. So check on those 9 key elements in the series. Remember, have a plan, know why you're doing it, have the end in mind, have your call to action, and talk just like you're talking to someone across the table. So hopefully you all have a great weekend. I'm going to watch some excellent rugby this tomorrow on TV, or actually on my internet, and so I expect a really great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon on Monday. I think it'll be a surprise topic. I'm not exactly sure which way I want to go with that, but we'll get back to you on Monday. Make it a great weekend. Stay warm if you're out in the global warming. Take care.